What is going on, my fellow engineers? I am back with a brand new series we are actually starting today. Today, as you can tell, we are playing Pokemon Ruby. Now, when we started up here, I did notice the internal barriers when during the game can be played, however, clock-based events will no longer occur. As you can tell, I'm actually playing it off my actual copy of Pokemon Ruby. I have it in my GBA player, and I am actually... This isn't my original Pokemon Ruby. Well, technically it is my Pokemon Ruby, but however, the first time I played this game, I actually, well, I'll just start the new game, but I actually started it off, I don't know why, this is a long time ago, but I decided that I wanted to name my character after my mother, and I also didn't realize until just recently that I spelled her name wrong. Her name is Vanessa, but I didn't realize I completely spelled her name wrong, so, yeah. Anyway, we're starting a brand new, as you can tell, we're starting a brand new game. We're starting completely over with. This isn't my main GBA copy anyway. The one the first time I ever played this game, I played Pokemon Sapphire. And then I bought Ruby later on, like a few years later down the road. And what my original goal I think I want to do with this series is I kind of want to carry over my characters from like year to year. Anyway, we're just gonna, as you can tell, we're just doing like introductions to the main character. I'm sure you've seen this a dozen times already, so that's like the only reason why I'm not really talking over about what's really going on right now. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm just gonna call myself Bree. Stick with that. But I kind of had this idea I've been thinking about for the last few months, and the last few days, considering, if you haven't noticed, I haven't been doing too many videos lately, is because I had finals this week. I really wanted to focus on that, and I just finished it. And during my time off, I started playing my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire again. And because of that, all of a sudden I'm just like, I really want to play Pokemon again. Like, I'm really into Pokemon again. I don't know why. I started like IV breeding, shiny hatching. I just got into it again. It just felt great. And I'm like, you know what? I want to start from the very beginning. At least if I ever wanted to play Generation 4 or 5 or 6 or we have to 7 now or something like that. I don't remember how many we are up to now. But I know in the future, if I ever wanted to do another Pokemon series in the future, I could always use the Pokemon from Generation 3 and onward in some future series. So I thought this would be really cool to do. And I haven't really seen it. I don't think I've seen it too much, because most people just play on emulators and stuff like that. But, I have a bunch of old Pokemon games just laying around. I'm just like, this could be really cool. And I already have my original Pokemon from my original Pokemon Sapphire. I have it in my Pokemon home, at least my Pokemon, I think it's in my X game, well, my Pokemon Y, I think I have it in. Yeah, I don't think I transferred it over to my Sapphire yet, my Alpha Sapphire yet. But yeah, I just have those guys right now, and it just felt great to just look back and be like, wow, like over a decade of like, what time is it right now? 7:43 p.m. I don't think this is even going to save anyway, considering the internal battery shot. And I will mention I will probably get to fix it, hopefully by tomorrow, the next day, when I probably go to work. You need to like replace the battery inside, and there is a method to do it without ruining your save data. So I figured, you know what? I'm gonna start now. Where the hell's the time? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, this is 6. 7's coming up. Alright, so that's 7, 35, 40. I'm somewhere around there. Let's go with that. I'm not even sure if that's even going to save properly. Anyway, but yeah, so I was mentioning the internal battery running dry. That's probably just because the game's been so long since I've last played it. And I've even noticed that I tried looking into my Pokemon Crystal, my Pokemon Silver, and my Blue. I've thought about originally going back to those, but I kind of just had the reminder that, oh, you can't transfer your Pokemon from Generation 1 or 2 into 3 because it's like such a huge difference between those two games into this one that it was just impossible to convert all those character data over to this one, according to Game Freak and Nintendo, obviously. However, let me just say at least this. A lot of people say there's some Pokemon games that they're favorites. I would honestly say, but a lot of people don't like this one. I don't know why. This one I really like, and I think it's my favorite soundtrack to just default original soundtrack. Where am I going? If you go to the tall grass inside this road, the wild Pokemon. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to go to the lab first. Alright, sorry. My bad. So actually, let me just save over my file real quick. I'm gonna miss you, Vanessa file. Yes. It's okay to write it? Yeah. Goodbye. So long, file. But yeah, as I mentioned, what I really want to do, the main focus is on this series. This isn't going to be any Nuzlocke or anything like that. I might do some in the future, maybe. But this is just going to be a plain playthrough. I think it would be awesome to do and start off with. And maybe in the future, if I wanted to go into Generation 4 next, once I get some sort of capture card, which I am waiting for. And I'll actually say this, I actually ordered a 3DS capture card like 2 weeks ago. And I didn't realize how long the wait's gonna be for it. So I'm like, no, in the process, might as well play the old ones before I do anything else and stuff like that. Where am I going? If you go into the tall grass to the side of the road, the wild Pokemon will appear. It's not safe to go out there. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the neighbor. See, I'm talking and I'm not realizing where I'm supposed to go. Like, you try playing a game and then realize, oh wait, I'm supposed to go over here first. I almost know this game like the back of my head. I'm not even reading the dialogue, and this is very weird for me. Usually I just like reading it like boom, 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 boom. But not this time around. Anyway, our rival's Brendan, if you did not know that. Hello, Brendan. Pokemon fully restored, Iron's all back to hand. Hey, you. Who are you? Oh, you're Bree, aren't you? Moving in the next door, right? If you didn't know, I didn't know you're a girl. I didn't know that either. Dad, Professor Birch said that our new next door neighbor is a gym leader. Gym leader's kid, so I assumed you'd be a guy. My name's Brendan, so hi, neighbor. Hey, Bree, you don't have a Pokemon? Do you want me to go catch you one? Oh, darn, I forgot. I'm supposed to go help my dad catch some wild Pokemon. Some other time, okay? Okay, later. And this is really the first game where the rival's kind of like really chill. Either or, if you're Brendan, May's your rival. If you're May, Brendan's your rival. But there's no really huge. I think now I can actually go now, so let me just do that. And I actually already did decide on what starter I want. I can hear someone shouting down the road here. What should I do? What should we do? Somebody has to go help. So let's go help. Help me! Where did Brendan go? Professor's losing his mind. Hello, you over there, please help. In my bag, there's a Pokeball. And she didn't even come up with a nickname yet. I gotta think of a nickname real quick. So, okay, so we can either go with Torchic, Trico, or Mudkip. This is Trico, if you don't know. This is Torchic, and this is Mudkip. Everyone likes Mudkips, that's just a fact. However, my Sapphire playthrough, I went with Mudkip. My Alpha Sapphire game I actually just played, I went with Trico. So I'm gonna go with Torchic this time around. Yeah, I actually went with Trico. Don't question me. Trico, I think it's not really liked. Torchic and Mudkip, I personally really do like using, but I'm gonna go with Torchic this time around. And here we go. First battle. A wild Poochyena. Alright, so we gotta catch this thing. I'll beat the crap out of it. Ah, it's a boy. That's okay. It's very, very hard to get a girl in starter, unless you just keep restarting over and over again. But doing that first start around, like, as soon as you begin, just be like, starter, boom, done. It's not that easy. So, Torchic game 15. Woo! And I actually thought about playing Pokemon Emerald, but I actually don't even own that, unfortunately. Anyway, so you're Bree. This is not the place to chat, so come by the Pokemon library, okay? Okie dokie. So, Bree, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you bowed earlier, you pulled it off with a what? A plum? I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes, as a thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. You received the Torchic. Yeah, while you're at, why not give it a nickname? Okay. So, whoa, we gonna nickname the Pokemon. So it's a male Torchic. Obviously evolves into Combuskin and Blaziken. I'm gonna name you, and they all are capital letters. Did that change in the future games? I don't remember. Let's go with... Oh! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with this. So let's go... What's this? Select? Okay. I'm using a GameCube controller, so I'm like, what's the select button again? I'm gonna call you Sunny D. That's what I'm gonna call you. So we got Sunny D. Yes, one word, yeah. Let's go with that, Sunny D. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a darn good trainer. My kid Brendan is at Route 103 studying Pokemon. That might not be a bad idea for you to go see Brendan. What do you think? Alright. Great, Brendan should be happy too. Get Brendan to teach you what it means to be a trainer. Cool, alright, so we're finally starting our adventure, and we don't have running shoes yet, and that sucks, as I like to run. Alright, where do we get to shoot? I think you get them after the events up here. So what we're gonna do next, we have to go find Brendan. So this is all about like the beginning, the tutorial stuff. There's gonna be a lot of just like walking around. Well, not much at all. But we should get by pretty quick. So if I got Pokemon attire, take them to the Pokemon Center. Smart thing to do. Yes, there's one in Oldale Town. I kind of just want to do like a few random battles just to get to the levels, was it 6 or 7, I guess I can get to real quick. At least one level up or 2. Because if you don't know, Sunny D, yeah, go Sunny D. In the very beginning, you fight Brendan right away in the very beginning, if you don't know that. So as long as we get the level up really quick, it should be okay. So let's get to 20. Oh, almost there. And this is very weird because I'm battling. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta get those Eves up. I've been playing so long. I'm just curious about my nature. What is it? Whoa! That's actually very lucky. Adamant Nature Sunny D. If you don't know Adamant Nature, this is the first Pokemon game that introduced natures. And with natures, I remember when I was a kid, I had no idea what the heck a nature was, even though somehow I still managed to get, like all my Pokemon up to a level 100. I still managed to, play like Pokemon Coliseum, do the Mount 100 battle entire thing in Coliseum, which was awesome. And all that stuff with Pokemon that aren't Eve trained or anything like that. I used a lot of I used legendaries when I was a kid when I first played this. My original team, I think, if I recalled. And our first skip ahead, so I apologize about that. Anyway, yeah. What the heck? I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, Sunny D just got to level 6. And I was talking about natures. Yeah, if you don't know about natures, basically what they are, it consists of like, say if you're like, I'm out of my groove right now. I'm sorry, I just had a little interruption there. Yeah, if you're talking about like nature's adamant nature, was like Sunny D has. If you don't know what the nature is, basically it's about like adamant, for example, is like attack up, special attack down. That's what adamant nature is. There's also different other variations. There's modest, which is like the opposite. Modest would be like special attack ups, regular attack down. So this is the first game that introduced natures, and it kind of changed the way when it comes to like breeding Pokemon, taking care of Pokemon. This game started that whole like IV training and EV. Well, I don't know about IVs. I don't remember when the IVs started, but at least nature-wise, this is the first game that introduced it, and it changed the way. Like it really got people really competitive Pokemon. I really want to get competitive. Again, I remember a long time ago when I played, what was it, Diamond and I'm like going like old school right now. Well, not too old, just like Diamond and Pearl, but when I played that one, I remember I was on this website and we made like our own type of gym leaders and stuff like that. It was a really cool thing we did. I think I had, did I level up? I don't think I did yet. No, I'm still level 6. I want to get to 7 and then I think I'm going to end the episode, but yeah, I was like level... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but I had a nice ice team, I think it was. I had like a Frostless. I had, at the time, it was a what the heck was it? Poliswine. I had, I had a ground team actually, because I had a Gliscor, I had a Steelix, Hippowdon. I'm probably butchering some of these names, by the way. Some of the newer names from like, the games from like Diamond and Pearl up to like, today, like I can't pronounce those names properly. Anything from 1 to 3 generation, yeah, 1 to 3 generation, I'm fine with. 4 and after, I'm gonna butcher those names. Just completely butcher them. So we learned Focus Energy, cool. Sunny D, Focus Energy, cool, awesome. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here. So we're gonna be doing a lot shorter episodes compared to the usual playthroughs I do, which I think is a great, nice touch. So I just want to say thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Next time we're gonna fight the rival Brendan with his Mudkip. It's coming right up, and I will see you all for the next Pokemon Ruby.